Hi everyone. Okay, so it's gone blooming cold recently. So I have two quick posts for you. You'll have to view different videos to see them both, but here we go. So what I'm trying to do is keep warm in the house. I mean, apart from wearing gloves and scarf, I've got this bleeding the radiators and insulating them. So right now I'm going to show you the insulating, which what I've got is this lovely insulation foil. And all I've done is I've basically measured the length of the radiator. So this is the radiator that I'm insulating. And I mean, not all of them have it, but we kind of had this weird kind of panel thing. It was there when I bought the house. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so what I've done is I've measured the space on the inside of that panel. And then I've cut my insulation to the length of the radiator. And then what I've done is I've measured out based on the height of the radiator and looking at the brackets. So those brackets there is what I'm looking at measuring, so that I can just slide the insulation over those brackets to hold it in, which makes it nice and simple. So, I mean, it sounds simple, doesn't it? It really is. And so all I've done is basically I've taken the measurements from, I mean, this is really difficult to do one-handed, but fun. One-handed, and I've measured basically the distance from the bracket to the top of where I want the insulation to go. And then similarly, I've done it from the side to the bracket again. So then, I don't know if you got to see that very well, but you know, it's my editing skills for you. And then what I'm doing is basically measuring that on my insulation. So then here, what I've got is I've got 9.5 centimeters there from the top to the bracket, and then 9 centimeters from the side to the bracket. And then what I've done is I've just cut a hole, well, a line all the way down, which you can see. Just split that all the way down, and I've done that on both sides. So I've got one this side and I've got one that side. And now, through the wonderful magic, all I'm going to do is just slide that over the top and just slide that over my brackets. I'm going to do, excuse me, the same on both sides. There you go, and hopefully that should just slot in nicely, and then that should hopefully just kind of sit under my weird thing. You know, if you don't have a weird thing, don't worry about it. If you do, you can just press it under. If you've done your measurements, that should sit under there quite nicely. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some double-sided tape and just go around the top edge and the side edge, and that'll fix the wall nicely. So the point of that is so that when you turn your radiators on, it reflects the heat back into the room rather than being soaked up by the wall. So especially like if you've got radiators near the window, extra bonus, because obviously you don't want it going out of the house. So if it's like soaking up in your wall there, it's total waste of heat. So if you get one of these reflection strips, especially if it's next to your window, and then doesn't cost a lot, you know. I got mine like I don't know, I think I got like 20 meters or something like that. I don't think I even have 20 meters of radiator, but I have a fair amount anyway. And then I'm just cutting it to size based on the radiators. I'm going to fix it all around the house. I like to keep warm. So, and join us for part 2 on how to bleed your radiators.